Hey, what's up guys? This video we're going to be turning this heating and air conditioning box and just making it defrost. Alright, so basically I'm going to get rid of all these vacuum doors, all these vacuum things on it, and just blocking off all these holes except for this one. This one goes up to the defrost to the windows. And the reason why I'm doing that is because all of the vents that go into the dash was already taken out of the truck when I got it, and I really don't need all of that. Like I said, this could be a street and strip truck, so I'm not really worried about it. As long as I got a little defrost to keep the windows from fogging up on a chilly day, that's all I'm worried about. So alright, now I'm going to take this thing off, whatever it is. Not sure, but we're going to take that off and this off. I got this door here that runs off of this thing. It's actually where you switch it from hot to cold. It'll move that door. I'm probably gonna keep that. So on hot days I could just turn that off. But there's a door here that actually is supposed to open and shut with this one. I guess it ran off of something or another. I don't know exactly what it ran off of, but I was thinking maybe I could take this thing out and spin it around and hook it to this so it open and shut with that. I'm not sure yet, but if not, we'll just take that out. You see it's tapered on one side, got a flat side on it. So it's only gonna go in one way. Now maybe I could take a grinder to it and flatten the other side. I could stick it in there and then hook it to this one so to open and shut with that one. Alright, so I grinded the other side down with a grinder to make it fit in there. So now I just gotta hook me a piece of wire from this to this and see if it works. And I got me a piece of wire. It's pretty stiff. And fail miserably. Alright guys, this is where it was at, and as you can see it's pointing this way too far. When it tries to push on it, it's just pushing straight on it. So I had to take the pin out and shave it again where to be over like that, where it can just push it over instead of pushing straight on it. But when I shaved it off again, now I got this slop in it where it's just spinning in that thing down there. I don't know if y'all can see that, but I got 2 different places I done ground down. It's almost a point. So if anybody's trying to do this at home, you probably want to pay attention to where you want this thing to face before you start grinding on it. So anyways, I'm gonna try to put some weld on it right on the side where I need it, build it back up, and then grind it back down. I might weld this other side too and try to round it off and make it where it'll work, hopefully. I don't know. I'm just a guy in his garage playing with stuff, so we'll see. Alright, I got it back together. Seems like I got it working now. And when I move the switch, it'll open this side, and then when I close it, closes that and opens up this side. So alright, I thought I had it right, but this door ain't opening all the way up with it right there. It closes all the way, but then when you open it, of course I ain't got my nut on there, but that's all the way over. See, this door ain't all the way shut. If I pull this out, see, it goes all the way over. So I'm a little bit short, so I'm gonna have to do something different here. I think I'm gonna drill a hole right there and there, and make this thing longer. You'll see. It's hard to explain, but I'll show it to you when I'm done. Alright guys, I got her working now. She's all the way closed that way. It's all the way closed that way. I just had to make this a little bit bigger, like slotted where it move back and forth on there. So that way when it's all the way this way, this side I pull on it. And then when it goes that way, you can see it pushes out. And then this side pushes on it. And pushes it all the way shut. Alright guys, I got this back panel back on here. I'm gonna cut out a piece of metal, cover that hole. This is the vent that goes up to the defrost, so I'm gonna keep that. There's a hole on the bottom right here. I gotta cut out something to fit around that. And then one on the front right here. Gotta cover this hole. So I'm gonna use this duct work, just real thin galvanized metal. I'm just gonna cut it with some 10 snips and put it on there. Alright, I got all my patches made. Got a couple screws in all of them, and one there, one here. This big one here covering that hole up, and one on the bottom. So now I'm just gonna take them back off and put some Permatex on it and put them back on there. Alright, I got the Permatex on there. here's the front part. So we're gonna take all the AC stuff out and probably end up cutting this box, that whole top part off, and then making some kind of plate on there. So this is the stuff we need to take out. There we go. Alright, I got this thing marked all the way around where I want to cut it. I just measured this. It's about 4 1/4 inches to right here, and I just followed that all the way around. Alright, I got that piece cut off here. I guess this piece went over here. It don't matter, but anyways, I got it cut off. I used a hacksaw, this little hacksaw. Get in there, and it done a pretty good job. It's kind of straight enough. Now, just need to build some kind of cap on that. Alright, this is what I got so far. I just used the piece that I cut off and made a template, and I made it probably 3/4 of an inch maybe. I just eyeballed it all the way around, and then I traced the line where it's supposed to be at, so that way I can cut slits in this and bend it down. Alright, this is what I got so far. I'm just cutting and bending the thing around it. Alright guys, got it all bent around this thing. It's nothing pretty, but it should work. Now I'm just gonna drill some holes in it. Probably pop rivet this thing on here, and probably put some Permatex on it and then pop rivet on there. Alright, here we go. I got all of them pre-drilled from my pop rivets. Now I gotta take them all back out and put Permatex under it and put it back on. Then I can break these pop rivets off in there. Alright guys, I mounted the relay right there. It's got that little power wire that goes over to here, so I couldn't go far with it. And you got the heater hoses coming out of here, so I didn't want to be in the way of that, but put that there. And then resistor I was going to put right here at the top, but it's got 12 volts going through it. If it touches this metal, it's gonna put 12 volts through the metal, so I just got a hole in the top here. I'm just gonna put it in there like that. So that ought to work. But got a new heater core, so we're gonna take this one out. When I got it out, replace it, and after I take it apart, I'll probably just put a little paint on it, on both of them, get them painted up a little bit, and then we can put it back together. Alright guys, we are ready to put all this back in there. First I gotta clean off all this stuff right here. I don't know what it is, whatever they use to seal it on there. It's real sticky. But I gotta clean all that off, and then I'm just gonna use this. I got it Lowe's. It says caulk cord, but it's some sticky stuff too, so I figured it'll work. So I'm gonna put it on here on the back side of this, take all this old sticky stuff off and put on the new sticky stuff. And then for this side I got just some old window seal stuff. I'm just gonna stick around the outside of it. Yeah. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and start cleaning all this mess up. Alright guys, I got this little piece on here around. I had to cut around these little tabs and that little thing there. And there's one here. It seemed like it worked out pretty good. Now I'm gonna try to replace this. I bought some air conditioned weather seal. Of course I got the wrong size. They probably got a thinner one, but I'm gonna try to make this one work. I'll probably just cut it in half and stick it in there, and maybe get some super glue and glue it down in there. Alright guys, this is what I got. I actually cut that piece in half and then just set it in there, and it seems like it's gonna work. And then I use this putty stuff here. It comes off like that, and then you can pick how many strands you want. And it's pretty sticky stuff. It's almost like what come off there. But anyways, I put it all around there. So I guess I'm ready to put it back together. Alright, so we're gonna start with this piece first. Get it in. Then we put that other one on the outside. Alright, got it all back together. I gotta tidy my wires up, but I don't want to bore y'all with that, so I won't record that. But yeah, that's all done. Alright guys, I guess that's it for this one. Till next time, see ya.